So I'm getting ready to hop in my Kia, and my wife and I are going to go down and pick up this Ford Expedition I bought off Carvana. Haven't even seen this thing yet, so it should be interesting to see what it looks like. So let's hop in the car and we're going to cruise down. So these are the Carvana delivery trucks if you get your car delivered. I wasn't so lucky. So I just arrived at the Carvana dealership down in Norfolk, Mass. This is a pickup center, and I'm down here picking up my 2014 Ford Expedition. And I was literally 3 miles outside of the delivery range, so I had to stop by here to pick it up. So actually, the whole process wasn't too bad. I just took the truck out for a test drive. They let you take it out for about 15 minutes before you sign off and everything, see if it's the vehicle you like. And this truck here came with like a 7-day return on it. This seems like all the vehicles do. So you can drive it around for 7 days. If you don't like it, you can return it. And so basically you go inside at this location, and then there's like a processing room, so they do all the paperwork in there. It wasn't that long, it took about a half an hour, and people were really nice in there, and they explained like the whole warranty thing to me, and yeah, it was pretty good. So what we'll do is we're gonna hop in my truck. I just signed off, and we're gonna drive it back to our house, and we'll do a walk around and show you what I ended up with. So I'm cruising home right now in my brand new Expedition, and so far so good. This thing handles really good. Well, maybe not brand new, but it's new to me. So I finally just got home, drove my new truck for an hour from the pickup location back to my house here, and I'll take a quick walk around it, and I'll show you what we ended up with. And got a little bit dirty on the way up here. We hit a couple of rain showers, but the truck was fairly clean when I picked it up. So one of the things I liked about Carvana is that they kind of tend to, pinpoint every nook and cranny, so you kind of know, what you're getting into when you're buying a vehicle from them. There's like a small chip in the door right here. That's not a big deal. You could barely see. And then walking around the back, they did tell me that there was like an imperfection here, which is not a big deal at all. So this is the overall Expedition that I ended up with, and the things are just like wicked clean. Now for me, I'm kind of old school. I used to like to drive around all these car lots, checking out, Expeditions or whatever kind of truck or car that I was gonna buy, and the days that are kind of coming to an end, because you end up looking at a pile of crap. So with this truck, I could look it up online. I could see that it had 58,000 miles on it. Carvana had the Carfax on it. I could see that it wasn't in a flood. It hadn't been in any accidents. The truck came out of Virginia. It was bought at a Ford dealership. I was always inspected by the Ford dealership. I could see all that, like all the service history. It was one owner. Didn't change hands a million times. And that was really made me feel a lot better about buying this truck. There was another Expedition that I was looking at, and it had just under 100 grand on it, but I couldn't see all that about the vehicle online, so I kind of shied away from it and hopped into this one because I could see all the pictures online and kind of everything about it. I'm gonna open the doors and I'll walk around a little bit, and I'll kind of show you some more things about it. So this Expedition right here, it's a 2014. It's last year for the 5.4 motor, and it's a limited, so it's a package up from the current one that I have. You've seen a million videos on this one. I kept really good care of this truck. This truck has 204,000 miles on it. I'm going to give this to my son. He's going to drive it a ton more. But back to this thing. You have the color-coded mirrors, and the running boards that automatically come out. This is what I ended up with. So the interior is in really good shape. It's almost like it hasn't been sat in. It's like brand new in here. This is a passenger seat. So this truck has a heated steering wheel in it, and it also has AC seats, heated seats, navigation center. It does have the third row up back. So the first thing I looked at were the rocker panels. Those are all nice. It's a Southern truck, so the thing hasn't seen the salt. This truck has a moonroof in it. I tested all that out, that works. Yeah, here's the rear seat, and the thing is, it's like brand new back here. It's in really good shape. The carpet is in great shape. This is my gym bag, my boat bag. And on this truck too, even the rear seats are heated. So there's to activate the heat in the rear seats during a cold day. So they have the remote. Let's lift up the tailgate. So that works. In the back right here, they had all pictures online of the back. The back's not scuffed up at all. It looks really good. And this is how it looked online. This is what I got when I went and picked the thing up. There weren't really any surprises. Now the only surprise that I saw, and most people wouldn't notice it, but you know, I buy and sell a lot of cars, and you see us fix things online all the time. The rims were painted, and they look really clean, but they were painted. I'm not sure why they painted the wheels, but they look great. I mean, they're silver. Sometimes, you know, used car dealers and stuff will paint rims if there's a lot of brake dust on it that they can't get off. But if that was the case, there's a lot of acid washes out now that's made to take that stuff off. But it's fine. It's not a big deal. The truck did come with new tires on it. So there's brand new tires on this thing all the way around, which is really kind of nice. Now I don't have to deal with that. And under the hood, they did clean this up and detail it. The only other thing that I have to do is I noticed this right when I got into the truck and took it out for the first time. The battery is original, and I could kind of hear it go ring, ring, and then it caught. So I've got to replace the battery. That needs to be replaced. But they did a good job cleaning all this up. Oh, and they changed the oil in it. I noticed that there was an oil sticker from Carvana on the windshield, and I'm good for about 5,000 miles, so that was pretty cool. So in a nutshell, I'm really pretty happy with my experience through Carvana. I've got to ask them if they'll replace the battery for me, because it's going, and it's way over 5 years old. That's original to the truck, and it's a 2014. So I think a person who had it, didn't drive it very much, and probably wasn't a big concern. But yeah, it's got to be replaced. So at the end of the day, I ended up with a decent truck. The truck wasn't cheap. Like, I didn't get a great deal on it, but what I did get is I got a solid truck, low miles, was really taken care of, and I had this feeling about this truck going into this. So I was pretty happy with that. We ended up spending about 25 grand on this truck. You know, a brand new one of these they're like 80 to 90 grand. I don't want to spend that. I'd rather go camping and go on my boat and stuff like that, save a little money. So, but that's just me. And I like the V8 in these trucks. The 2014 was last year for the 5.4 motor in these. I really like this motor. Steve does too. And so I was pretty happy with it.